The days of Kurt Hawkins and the Dude Busters, that's a thing of the past.
Look at the size.
Because now I'm rolling with the 7-foot giant. And just like these two zeros, one by one, everybody in FCW is gonna fall.
Wow. Byron.
Kurt Hawkins has gone out and found himself back up, and by back up,
If you see a man this big besides, I mean, if you see anybody this size, I mean, my goodness.
7 foot tall human being, things just changed, and they just changed in a big way.
Well, business just picked up here, buddy.
Follow John Cena down the road to WrestleMania in the March edition of WWE Kids Magazine. Dial up to 619 as Rey Mysterio soars off the page in this high-flying collectible poster. And wanna be a martial arts master? Check out these tips from your favorite WWE superstars. All this and more in WWE Kids Magazine, March edition, available now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Dallas, Texas, weighing 271 pounds, Vance Archer.
The artist has arrived for work and the masterpiece of agony.
Whoa, nice job, buddy.
Yeah, prepared.
Yeah, that is cool, man. How about 3 weeks in a row now he is devastated? Wow.
Not the kind of guy you want to meet in a dark alley or a lighted one.
You think Alex Riley's behind this, just sending him out and seeing how much it can take?
Introducing his opponent, from Clinton, Mississippi, weighing 219 pounds, he is one half of the Florida Tag Team Champions, Brad DiBiase.
Well, last week we saw Vance Archer in action against one half of the Rotundos, Bo Rotundo. We talked about possible tag team title implications, and here you go. It doesn't get much closer than this. Now, this week, Vance Archer taking on one half of the tag team champions, Brad DiBiase.
This is up close, and this here is the, I don't know if you're going to make a statement, Byron.
Yes.
This is the one you make it on right here. The other one's a great victory.
Now let me ask you this. Why, if I'm Brett DiBiase, I'm one half of the tag team champions. Obviously, Vance Archer and Alex Riley want a piece of me. Obviously, you got the Rotundos, now the South Beach Boys, now some 7-foot-tall maniac running around here. Why take this match? Why not wait for the next time you have to defend those tag titles?
Well, I think it's because it's called competition. It's called, Norman Smiley going ahead and putting the best out here for the FCW universe. And one thing is very sure about one thing here is, as you know, he haven't mentioned, but, Joe Henning coming off that injury, he was still a couple weeks away when we heard from him the last time, you know what I mean? So I'm sure that has a lot to do with him not being out there. But
then doesn't that behoove you more to rest up? Behoove you, encourage you more? You already got your partner who's not 100%. What if something happens tonight? What if Vance Archer injures Brett DiBiase, which I'm sure he would have no problem doing?
Well, Norman Smiley just took a look and he said, hey, let's go ahead and look down the roster here. We're putting something together for the FCW television, and we're getting ready to go into Miami. Let's put two of the best athletes in FCW in there against each other, and that is Vance Archer and Brett DiBiase.
So what you're saying,
yes.
What you're saying is that the decision wasn't logical, which in turn means that Abraham Washington should still be running things here.
Abraham Washington is laying on a rehab table in the back with our jackpot trainer.
That's how talented Abraham Washington is. He could run FCW flat on his back.
Well, the bottom line is he's no longer running FCW. Lieutenant General Manager Norman Smiley, the Mr. Wiggle himself, is running FCW for Mr. Steve Kern, the president.
I still answered Abraham.
Oh, do you really?
Yep.
Is that why you sent me a card and said, thank you so much for getting me up here to ECW? Did Abraham Washington get you the ECW?
Brett DiBiase,
no,
nice
let me answer that.
maneuver, sliding out of the way of Vance Archer. I'm trying to call a match here, Dream.
Well, then call it.
DiBiase certainly trying to perhaps take out one half of his potential challenge.
There you go, man. Now that's a call worth a call.
See?
I'll tell you something about Brett DiBiase, man. He's you see his body even changing. He's getting bigger and stronger and just got caught.
Speaking of strong,
Yeah.
how about Vance Archer strong?
Yeah, just laid him to waste. Just laid him down to waste.
Archer. I mean, I can't see. Let's say Vance Archer captures a victory here tonight.
Yes, let's say that.
How do you deny a possible shot for Archer and Alex Riley at the tag titles?
Norman Smiley cannot deny that. It's got to, and I think that's the whole thing that you summed up, the synopsis of what you were saying. That's what all comes into play right here. The synopsis of the whole deal. If Vance beats this guy, then Alex Riley steps back in after resting for a few weeks and jumps back in the fray, and let's go for it. There you
That
go.
was a great summarization of my synopsis, Dream.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I'm listening.
Thank you, folks, for joining us this week here
Yes.
on FCW
Wow.
Right House Sports Channel.
Stop it. We got a fatal four-way coming up, buddy.
Fatal four-way match still to come. Folks, do not go anywhere. The winner of that match will go on to challenge Justin Angel for the Florida Heavyweight Championship.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, one of the greatest of all times, one of my greatest competitors that ever stepped in the squared circle was running around the arena today, and he's down here now scouting for WWE. Mr. Iron Anderson, the Four Horsemen, corner post, the enforcer himself.
Enforcer, that's right.
I was going to see that.
I beat you to it.
I know you did.
Vance Archer doing
See,
a lot of beating of Brett DiBiase.
Same thing he did with Bo Rotundo.
Cover again.
He looked for a mistake and he goes for what?
Last couple weeks, we see Vance Archer out here. When we see, the punishment, for instance, the punishment Brett DiBiase is taking. And yeah, Brett DiBiase continues to try to hang in there, continues to kick out. At what point does your body say, cool it? I'm going to stay down for 3 seconds so I can preserve my body.
That is not in a DiBiase's format. That's not even in his thinking.
I don't think it's a bad option.
No, but for you maybe, not for DiBiase.
I don't like cold baths. I got to go and take an ice bath and all that.
There you go. This is why right here, because you always have that opportunity to come back and do something with Vance Archer.
Well, taking Vance Archer off his feet is a good start. Make it twice. Brett DiBiase, drop kick central.
Got it good. That's it.
Center of the ring.
Thought he had him.
Archer just shoving the face of Brett DiBiase off his body, but DiBiase charging full speed. High risk, and DiBiase, I think Archer caught DiBiase in the ribs with that boot.
Well, you called it right, high risk, and he did catch him in that boot. My goodness, this guy has been on a roll for 3 weeks.
DiBiase took the risk and cold crush again, reminiscent of last week.
Well, here you go. There you go. It's going to come true right here, buddy.
Here is your
I hope Alex
winner,
Riley's watching.
Vance Archer.
Vance Archer, a threat, whether it's singles or tag team. Clearly the goal is the tag team titles, and clearly the tag team titles are in danger. Folks, coming up next, the match to determine it all. The match to determine the #1 contender for the Fatal 4-Way match. Michael Tarver, Alberto Banderas, Wade Barrett, and Cabal. The match is next.
And so is Justin Angel. He will join us. You didn't know that. I did.
Hey, you. Just giving you another call. Just wondering what happened the other night. I guess you just forgot. Give me a call back. Good stuff. All right, good stuff. Bye. Let me tell you something. I've never been stood up in my life before, especially on Valentine's Day. That's cold, baby. That's ice cold, Ixana. But I kind of like that because I'm a little cold myself. You see, baby, I know what you really want, but you can't have it because your 7-foot-tall man-baby boyfriend is filling your head full of nonsense. So you listen to me, Daddy Longlegs. I get what I want. What I want. You have what I want. Zixana.